Hello, good afternoon. My name is Bertrand Go. Today we are going to be discussing on choosing a software development process for our introduction. Today we are gathered today we'll actually discuss and deliberate the optimal approach for our software development project. We will thoroughly explore the three available options, which are waterfall, agile, and off-the-shelf process. Our goal is to select the appropriate approach that aligns best with our project unique needs. Project background and proposal chart. Here we look at some of those which are actually, understanding the project significant is very important. Our software project holds a paramount importance of organizational growth and in competitions. So the successful development and deployment of the system will enhance productivity, improve customer satisfaction, and even opens potential business with the client. Um, uh, we have importance of data-driven decision. We have, analyzing the options and all of that. Those are some of the steps that are very necessary before selecting a project plan. Uh, a proposal. So the next part we're looking at, the project background and proposal chart. Revising your project proposal chart. The project proposal chart provides a valuable insight into the different development approaches that can be considered during when you're actually doing trying to when you're selecting the best approach that is going to align to your need. And the chart here will give you a high level comparison between the three approaches, which is a waterfall, agile, and the off-the-shelf process. You can see the total cost that it might cost in money wise. You look at the timeline and all of that. Waterfall system development process. Our definition of waterfall. So with the waterfall system development process is a traditional linear approach that follows a sequential order of the phase. We have it actually made of six phases. We have the requirement gathering, which is just clearly defining your project requirement and objectives, scope, and all of that. We have the system design, which is talking about the architecture. We have the implementation, talk about coding and all of that, working with your engineers. We have testing, just a rigorous testing to identify for any bugs that needs to be adjusted or defect. We have the deployment, which is rolling out the fully developed software into production, and we have maintenance, which is continuous maintenance. In some cases, there's also monitoring, which is also good. So agile system development process. We have the agile system development process is actually iterative and incremental. We emphasizing the flexibility and adaptability. So some of the key characteristics of an agile development approach includes iterative development, collaborative approaches, and adaptive changes. It means the software is actually developed in small functional incremental increment called iterations or sprints, which usually made of 2 weeks sprints. And there has to be close collaboration between the developer and the stakeholder for testing. Any testing or any change of plans or anything that comes in, they can easily be readjusted. So of the shelf software implementation. So here we're looking at benefits of off-the-shelf software. We're looking at this quick development of the shelf solution can be readily deployed, reducing the time market and enabling the faster realization of benefits. We have it is also very effective in initial investment. So this is also been this proven solution established off the shelf share often comes with the track record of success and reducing implementation risks. And some of the drawbacks of this of the share include limited customization. We have vendor dependency and all of that. Now we're looking at differentiating between buying a software and building a software. Here we'll look at some of the pro and the cons. For buying the software, the pros, there's quick development, We have low initial development costs. We have proven reliability and support. And for the cons, we have the limited customization option, vendor dependencies. And for building a software, the pro includes the tailored to specific needs. It means the customer built software can be designed to actually precisely align with the organizational workflow and requirement. There's potential competitive advantages since this is going to be a very unique software. And then we have for the cons we have there's high initial development cost, of course, since this is going to be lengthy, require a lot of testing and all of that. And there's also a longer development time. Now, DevOps and Agile. So, a synergic approach. DevOps is a set of practice that emphasizes the collaboration and communication between the development and the operational teams to improve efficiency and actually fast delivery. When combined with the agile development process, DevOps further accelerate the development cycle, enabling continuous integration and continuous delivery. So benefits of DevOps include continuous integration, continuous delivery, continuous deployment. Now, comparisons of approaches. We have the cost. Looking at the three approaches, we're looking at the cost. Cost-wise, we're looking at waterfall being, the most high cost here, going about for this project. We'll look at 450, and for the agile, which is 38, and off the share is about 350K. So for timeline analysis, waterfall seems to be 8 months, which is and then we have the agile, which is a 5 month process, and off the shelf makes it 3 months. And for the waterfall approaches for the pro, we have this clear project plan and milestones, the structured and control process. We have a well-defined requirement at the start, and the con is less adaptive of change, of course, and potential delay in the feedback. And here we're also looking at emphasize for the agile process. We're looking at emphasize customer collaboration. We have adapted to change the requirement and all of that. And for our pros or cons, we have this off the shelf. We have a quick development and all of that. You can always go through. And for the choosing approach, we have actually choose to go with the waterfall, or we have chose as an organization we choose to go with the waterfall development, and we have our reasons, which is stability of requirement, clear milestones, control budgeting, and stable requirement, predictive timeline and all of that. And thank you. And let me know if you have any questions. And these slides will also be attached in the comment section in case you want to go through. Thank you.